I'm Shelby with the Oak Ridge Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for joining us for episode 4 of First Look. This week, we're giving the first look to local nonprofit organization ADFAC and their school supply room.
So welcome to the ADFAC School Supply Program. This is the front door to that program, but I'm also here to tell you today a little bit about what ADFAC is in general. ADFAC is Aid to Distressed Families of Appalachian Counties. We were founded in our community in the mid-1980s, and since then we have helped so many thousands of people in our community on their own path to self-sufficiency. So ADFAC provides everything from assistance with things like a rent or a utility payment, often to help prevent eviction or loss of utilities, cut off of utilities. We also do things that are longer term, like a home repair or even new home builds. And then our school supply program helps over 4,000 kids in 3 counties. So ADFAC is providing a lot of different things to help our community and a certain portion of our population in our community to become self-sufficient in their own way. And not everyone gets there the same way. Not everyone makes the same decisions. Not everyone has the same opportunities. But we're here to try to help them in that moment of crisis or to help them on their own steps to find their own way. So that's kind of the premise of what ADFAC is. I'd like to talk a little bit about how we've responded to COVID. ADFAC responded very quickly. We realized very quickly that we were going to be an essential worker in our community. We found very quickly that people were already starting to get very uncomfortable with utility bills that were building up and rent that was getting a little bit scary and mortgage payments that couldn't be paid because they weren't having the income that they were used to having. So we had to respond pretty quickly. And thankfully, lots of other organizations came to us and offered help. We had grants from the City of Oak Ridge. We had grants from TVA. We had grants from East Tennessee Foundation, the local United Way of Anderson County, CNS. I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody, but there were lots of organizations who came to us and said, we're going to give you a little extra so that you can help our community stay afloat. And that made a huge difference in our ability to do that. So the demand is still continuing. People still need us. They're going to keep needing us. And we're going to keep doing our best to respond to those needs. And I guess what I kind of want to add to all of that is that in our community, we have so many nonprofits that are working together. We're calling on each other. And we're a network in this community all our own. And when you start looking at the bigger picture of a business community, like from the Oak Ridge Chamber of Commerce standpoint, to me, we have our own little role. And it's really, really important right now. Just like it's important for small businesses that we help them and we support them, it's also really important that the nonprofits receive your help too.
Hi, I'm Becky Hook.
And I'm Teresa McHenrick.
And we are
the Supply Sisters.
And part of our joy is being able to give backpacks and supplies to over 4,000 kids in Anderson County, a few in Morgan County, and a few in Campbell County. So each year we select people at each school, and they tell us how many students that they need to have backpacks for that year. They're mostly taken from those students who are in free and reduced lunch. And then we get the supply list for every grade level. And we ask if they're boys or girls, because when we do the backpacks, we like to give them the backpacks that they would like. And we pack them and send them out.
This year, we had to look at things differently. We're a small supply room. We usually have at least 10 to 12 people from different organizations, churches, individuals who come, and we do like a trick or treat. We go around the circle and we pack the backpacks, and then they deliver them to the schools. Due to COVID, we wanted to eliminate the contact of the supplies and the proximity within this small room. So we had a staff of 3 who worked for ADFAC in the building, and we packed the supplies by the list for the schools in individual boxes per grade level per school. And then we had, really, I was very impressed. We still had about 100 volunteers who came and gave their time. We had the supplies sitting outside the door, and all they had to do was come up in their mask, and we were masked, and we helped them load the supplies on their vehicles. They delivered them to the schools, and the school faculty and custodians, whoever there would help, would unload them there. So it was less contact on the individual supplies that the students would be using and less danger for any volunteer who gave their time to help.
ADFAC exists to serve those in need by assisting them in becoming stable and self-sufficient. Whether it is a family in need of household assistance or providing a student the confidence they need to start the school year off right, ADFAC is there to help. To find out how you can support ADFAC, please visit adfac.org. Thanks again for watching this week's episode of First Look. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video. And remember, now more than ever, give the first look to an Oak Ridge Chamber member.